Question that I think about what it is to be alive in this present moment. For me, the most important thing is to pursue this question rather than think about goals. My name is Bilal Tanweer. I am a writer. I teach at Alumni. I've also translated a bit. I got admitted to Columbia. I was very, very fortunate to have that opportunity. I think exclusively about writing and reading for that period, and that has been incredibly important for me as a writer and as a person. I came back, I joined Alumni. I taught there for 2 years. After that, I got another fellowship to the International Writing Program at University of Iowa. I went there for 3 months, and again, it was one of the best experiences of my life. Large part of that reason was that you lived there with a whole range of writers from all over the world that you've actually never heard of. So one of the things I did when I went to University of Iowa is that I dug up all the books of my favorite Polish poet, Zbigniew Herbert. I read all his poetry, and I read all his prose, and then I read some of his letters that were translated and I could find. Officially, we traveled to San Francisco, which I think was a fabulous experience. It's bustling, it's packed, and it's exciting, and there's so much happening. I had a wonderful time in San Francisco. I went to Rice University. I was invited by their Asia Center to give a reading. I think both of these experiences were incredibly enriching. My ideas of how various writers from all over the world operated in very different circumstances, in very different contexts, changed. I've published 2 books so far. One of them is a book of translation. In fact, 2 short books of pulp fiction from Urdu. And then I published my first book. It's called The Scatter Here Is Too Great. It's a novel in stories. For me, that opportunity to go abroad, spend 3 years there, actually opened all doors for me. It actually helped me find ways to think about the reality that we inhabit, gave me all the intellectual tools through which I can engage with questions and with issues that are important to me, and I try to engage those questions through my writing.